this recruiting tip that I'm about to give you should change your life. So let's look at it. It's so easy. Anyone can do it. Are you listening?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. So you go to whoever the best recruiters are, which are these people in this flyer. But you could just follow me because none of them can recruit like me. Right? It's documented.
Get them.
So what I do to recruit 2 people every single day is I invest in myself. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to set a budget on how much you're going to invest in yourself. So you, even if the investment is $40 a month, you need to be changing up your flyers, and you could create whatever you want to do. So you got to make your Facebook page. You got to put yourself in position to be the expert. So look at this. Do you know how everyone on this line can do this right here? This picture right here. This gained me automatic authority. All you got to do is look nice, put your own swag on it, and that could be your friend. You could pay your friend $10. You say, hey man, I need you to take a picture of me right now, and then get your dog or your wife or your husband. If you got a smart 2-year-old, tell the 2-year-old to get behind the cameraman and take the picture of the cameraman. But bang, that right there. So creativity. Now, if you're not creative, watch how easy it is. Just look at my pictures and duplicate it. So damn easy. And what that's gonna look, I'm not even talking to nobody. Look, the cell phone is black. Right? so all you gotta do, look at this. Look at the cell phone, and no one's even on the phone. Right? This is just me saying, hey, I look good. Take a picture of me. Right? Right? Look at this, a Grinch uniform. Why did I do that? Because if you can't laugh at yourself, no one else will. But look at the comments, 28 comments. Look, somebody even said, how do I get started for dressing like a Grinch? But look at this. When I dressed all nice like a business person, 1 comment. So you got to be able to read your audience, right? So sometimes they don't always want to see you, obviously, be silly. Does that make sense? Or be too professional, right? So you got to be able to switch it up. The next thing is picture status video. Here's a picture of me on the flyer, a different type of flyer. This flyer, you don't understand how much money you're missing because you don't want to invest $20 into a flyer. You're missing money, right? Here goes a status, and there's a video. So as long as you always do picture, status, video, right? Picture, status, video, you will always align yourself in the Facebook algorithm. That will attract people to you and have your inbox blowing up. So anybody can do this. The problem is you don't feel good about yourself. So when you wake up, you got to feel good about yourself. Some of the people that I listen to help me feel good about myself. I want everybody to listen to this right here. See, it says reading. Right, so when we go into reading, and that's another thing, you gotta be organized. You gotta be organized. Right, so when we go into reading, I wanna listen to Jeff Bezos. Right, let's go to reading. Where is Jeff? Jeff, come on. Where are you?
Are you delivering on time to
apartment
complexes? Are you delivering?
Why in the world would I listen to Jeff all day long versus rap music? Because Jeff is the wealthiest person in the world. Jeff is so wealthy, his wife divorced him, and now she's the wealthiest woman in the world. That is people I want to listen to. So what is he doing? He's getting someone to interview him. So guess what I can do as a creative person, not just a fan. See, that's what my mentor, Bob Proctor, taught me. He said, hey, look, most people are extras in their own movie. So you got to decide right now, tonight, that you're going to be a director in your movie. Because if you're a director in your movie, you're not just watching this.
You need to teach that to the...
See how he moved his hands? You're not just watching this like you're an extra. Look how he crossed his legs. Right, because look how he opened his hand like this. Look. I want everybody to practice that laugh right there. Everybody give me that laugh. Unmute your line. 1, 2, 3. Give me that laugh. Y'all with me? Wait, show me y'all face if y'all ready, man. Where y'all face at? Show me y'all screens. One more
Yes,
time. Give me
sir.
that Jeff Bezos laugh. One,
Yes,
two,
sir.
three. So that's how we're laughing for the rest of the week. All right, so watch this. We're going to put that in our calendar. If you're with me, write it in your calendar right now. Go to your calendar. You want to know how to recruit? It starts by how you laugh now. We don't even laugh the same. So Friday, we're going to laugh like Jeff Bezos live on Facebook. So when people ask you what's wrong with you, tell them, hey, that's that trillionaire vibe. Right? And
Let's
then,
get it.
for the people who actually are watching it as a director, now you know you should have somebody interview you. And guess what makes you special? You just decided you was. Right? And guess what, Auntie? You know how to trade. So you need somebody interviewing you as simple as just, hey, how has the I Am Academy helped you? And you can just start talking, man. I feel like I'm on Wall Street. I know what support and resistance looks like. I can tell you what the bank is doing, right? Start feeling good about what you're at and where you're at. I need you to write that down because that's the key.
Sir.
That's the key. When you feel good about where you at, you're going to be good in life, period. So here's some rules. I want y'all to write this down. For the week, if you want to be a top recruiter, you have to focus on your Facebook group. Follow the leaders. Don't follow no one else. Do what the leaders are doing. If you see us working out, go work out. Go fit. Why do you think we work out? Because we're probably in a slump. The only way you could get out of a slump is go change your energy. Go hit that treadmill. Even if it's for 5 minutes, you're going to get off that treadmill after 5 minutes and you're going to be like, man, I feel sexier. And you're going to be feeling better. So no distractions, focus. The second thing is don't be shy. Say hi in the Facebook group. If you got accepted in this thing, right? This prestigious Facebook group, and if you're not in it, get in it, right? Because there's no ego in there. You're going to learn how to be resourceful. If I was you, if you're going to survive and become a millionaire, because everybody can become a millionaire, you just have to know this secret. Matter of fact, if you want to know the secret, comment 7 in the chat box. I'll tell you the secret. But if there's not enough 7s, I'm not even going to tell you. Right? But you got to remove mental laziness. Right? Mental laziness. That's going to hold you back. So the secret is try to solve problems on your own first. That's the secret. When you first come in this organization, if you're waiting on someone to solve all your problems without you trying first, just because you invested $240, now watch perspective. Some of you invested $240 and said, man, that wasn't nothing. My socks was $240. Some of you invested $240 and said, now I can't eat for 3 weeks. It's perspective. But whoever you are, guess what? You got to treat that $240 as if you're about to achieve what Jeff Bezos achieved. And what God did it for one, he'll do it for us, anyone under the sun, right? But he won't do it unless you remove the mental laziness. Bang, bang. Somebody comment bang, bang if you felt that. Now, tip 3, step 3, whatever it is, these are some quick things you got to ask yourself tomorrow, this week. Do you have a YouTube channel? How are you going to recruit people and you're not on a search engine, right? What is your YouTube channel going to be about? You got to ask yourself that. What is your YouTube channel going to be about? How many subscribers do you want to have by the end of a week? Give yourself a goal. Give yourself a daily goal. I love what I'm seeing in the Facebook group. I see a lot of people evolving. Give yourself a round of applause. Some of you have a YouTube channel now. You once didn't have one. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're on your way, right? The next thing is I would say if you're confused about everything, just relax, new people. You know, if you're confused about everything, just relax, because my mentor, Dan Locke, he told me confusion needs to be celebrated, right? Because that means you're growing. You know, as kids, we used to love to learn and make mistakes. I know it because I got kids. Like I tell them something, they're like horrible at it, but they're like, Daddy, show me. You know, as adults, we're like, yo, you suck. You're like, oh my God, but that's just because I deliver mail and I work at UPS. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube. Right? No, you're not supposed to accept failure. You're supposed to make adjustments. Write that down. You got to have childlike faith, but have an adult type work ethic. All right. So as long as you can have that type of balance, you're going to be rich. This has nothing to do with the opportunity. Everyone has the same opportunity. We got the same mentor. We got the same Zoom link. We got the same tools. What is going to be different? Are you different? You can't be the same. Like when you hear the information, you got to hit you different. Just like when you drink water or you drink some Hennessy, which one going to hit a little harder? Let me hear your voice. Which one going to hit a little harder? Right? But it's the same cup. Right? Right? It's the same cup. The juice is different. So everybody's hearing this information. What's going to make you different? The juice you got. Now, write it in the chat box if you got the juice. Say, I got the juice. Because if you got the juice, then that means you won't be afraid to pour it in someone else's cup. Your cup is supposed to overflow. Right? So if you got the juice, the next thing I want you to write down, very important, is opportunity versus enemy. Don't let this opportunity turn into the enemy. What does that mean? Like you got to believe that you're giving value. Like some of you are not doing a Zoom call yet. You haven't done your own Facebook. You haven't even done your own sales call yet. Right? This is how you recruit people. So the young lady said, yo, what about building? This is how you build. Is this an opportunity for you or is this an enemy? Because if this is an enemy, you don't talk about your enemy. Some of you are treating this like this is your opportunity. You must believe that you, no matter what you might look around, you might look behind you and it might not be a marble table, right? You might be on that folding table, right? But you got to believe that no matter what the table look like, no matter what your surroundings look like, the value you give is just as valuable as anyone else's value. If you could believe that, kind of like show me your face, like look me in my eyes right now. If you believe your value is like your value and you know your value is rock solid, like, yeah, that's how you feel? Okay, I see you. Okay, my man Zeke all in the screen. Okay, I see you, Zeke. I see you, okay. All right, well, look, all right, well, we can relax now then. Because I'm not just talking. You know, I'm talking to you. And I believe in you. Right? And I know God takes you through the battle to prepare you. It ain't to destroy you. Right? And I'm not your enemy. There's a group of people that's going to bring the best out of you, and that's us. That's why you need to plug into our Facebook group. And then there's a group of people who's going to bring the absolute worst out of you. And some of you, the reason why you're not successful is because you're hanging around the people who bring the absolute worst out of you. And it doesn't matter if you pay $5.60 every day if you hang around people who's bringing the worst out of you. That's like working so hard, but the 90% of you is not spiritual. So you can put 90% of the work in, but your results are still the same. How do you quantum leap? How do you go from 0 to 10K a month in 90 days? It's a spiritual leap. And part of a spiritual leap is how you laugh, how you look, how you walk, how you shake hands, how you address people, how you compliment people, how you leave tips. Who's with me on this? So here's a tip, and my last tip for all my internet marketers. Right? My last tip. When you're doing a video, you have to act like you're looking at your younger self. So if I'm looking at my phone, right? And I'm about to do a video, you got to act like you're looking at your younger self when you look through that camera lens. And that's going to help you be normal. You gotta, and then when you talking, you gotta act like you talking to your younger self, like you giving your younger self advice. And that should help you flow, because you should flow. Some of you sound like you're reading. Before you put your information on there, do it 3 times. Don't just read and then put your video up there, right? So the goal is to make videos. This should help you. The goal is on YouTube is to make videos purely just giving content. The money's gonna come later. Make videos for your personal brand, not the money. And remember this, you can lie all you want, but YouTube holds you accountable. Because I can look at my YouTube channel now, and I can look at Grant Cardone's YouTube channel, and I can see he's clearly beating me. So YouTube, and you can hold yourself accountable. You can track your progress. You can look, like if you start today, and then July comes, you should be able to tell a difference in your presentation. You should be able to tell a difference in your swag. Some of you might even delete some of the videos you're doing today, 6 months from today, because you're better, right? Your camera, now you probably can even afford a cameraman. Now your quality's got better, but that doesn't give you the right to not start. Can somebody comment amen in the chat? That doesn't give you the right to not start. You have to start now, right? You're going to start small right now, but just imagine 6 years from now. I need y'all to think with me right now. The book says think and grow rich, not work and grow rich. So I'm trying to show you how to make people call your phone every day to join your business. Part of it is what I just did. You got to be exposed. You got to have your own Zoom call. Comment in the Facebook group when you're doing your own Zoom call. Like, comment the date in the Facebook group. Don't lie. Don't, like, make sure it's in your own calendar. Don't take up our wall space, right? Also, once you start small and you master the small stuff, you'll be able to start selling higher. You'll be able to start selling higher. Selling higher. So I'm excited. And remember, it's only hard if you don't believe in yourself. So with that being said, that's my trading tip. That's my recruiting tip. Everybody should have a number. Everybody should have a freedom date. And everybody should have and live by the motto, I must remain uncomfortable for just a few months so I can live comfortable the rest of my life. And if you live by that and you show that through your actions, because the only way you can show your belief, everyone says, oh, I believe. But the only way you can show your real belief is through your action. That's the only way, y'all. I don't care who you are. You could be 88 or 18 years old. The only way we could tell if you truly believe, if you was a kid, if you was 8 years old, and I was your father, and I said, hey, Juanita, hey, Joy, listen to your father, jump in my arms. Just jump. And you say, I believe you, Dad. I believe you're going to catch me. I believe you. But you ain't jumped. I'm looking you right in your eyes. I say, well, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? Why you ain't invest? This is me talking to you if you was my 8-year-old daughter. And I'm 88 years old. Lord bless me if I have an 8 years old and I'm 88. Oh. But this is imagination, right? Which also my mentor, Bob Proctor, taught me that is our strongest faculty, which is our imagination. He said, which one should you work on first? He said, you should work on your imagination and it'll get you the results. So back to the story, right? So if I say, jump, baby girl, jump, big boy, and you say, I'm coming, but you always coming, you always talking. I'm getting ready. Look, I'm getting ready. Oh, I'm getting ready to jump. Oh, if you keep getting ready, I'm here, your daddy. I'm looking at you like, I'm still smiling, but in my mind, I'm like, man, you don't believe in yourself. Damn, if you knew it was just that easy. Wow, you're going to build wings. Wow, I'm going to catch you. That's what it's all about in entrepreneurship. Got to take that leap. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you share it to a couple friends if you got value. We're going to be here next Thursday.